Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Prince of Persia. In our previous episode, we managed to clear out the alchemist, and we've started making headways on the hunter, so that's what we're going to continue doing today. Yeah, I reckon we'll just dive into it. Now, we spent some time in our previous episode talking about kind of like what I wish this game had done differently. I'm going to try not to do that this episode, because, like, I don't know. I really felt like I was being overly negative, and I don't mean to do that. You know? Like, when I talk about how I wish things were different in games, I do that because, like, I think it's important to be...
got these plates working.
We have. The fertile ground's at the top of that windmill, but we'll have to go around the outside of it to get to the plates.
I talk about what I want, what I wish games would do differently, because, you know, I want games to be as good as possible. Sometimes I'm making these videos for the sake of, you know, maybe indie developers who don't have very many playthroughs. I want to be giving honest opinions, and maybe some, you know, developer somewhere will go, you know, he's got a point about that. That is a problem. Do I really think that's going to happen, especially with a 20-year-old AAA game? No. But if I can influence a few people into thinking about things a little more, that's a win. And I do think it's important to just talk about this stuff, try and verbalize it, because also for me, it's beneficial to look at this stuff and go, why am I unhappy with this? What's happening that's making me lose my rose-tinted glasses on what's going on? And trying to verbalize that does help me in my thinking. But I want these, you know, to be pretty positive. Making any game is hard, and this is a very pretty, like, detailed game. Like, there's a lot to like about this game, and a few things, like, hurting it is not, you know, is not the end of the world. That little down arrow is one of the most, like, out of place things I think I've seen in this entire game. Like, it looks like clip art that's somehow made it into this spot. That's so weird. What? Alright.
You know, I once thought about settling down, milling flour for a living.
Really?
Are you kidding? How boring would that be?
Alright, so I'm confused about what this area wants me to do.
Give me a hand here. Let's turn it.
Okay, I think I see what it wants. Elika? Wow, she just literally, like...
There. The gear moved. This is just going to take a little patience.
Alright, so it moved 2 spots, which I don't want.
Push.
I'm kind of assuming that what's going to happen is... Come on, Elka. Oh, okay.
Give me a hand here. Turn it.
There's something happening with her pathfinding there. really think it will, but we're gonna try. So now, should be able to get the one that just rotates like that. And then again. Come on, Elka.
That's it.
Let's
There we
get
go.
up there.
I do kind of wonder if there's an indicator that I'm missing or something telling me like where the plates are gonna go to. Because like I feel like that would have been clearer if I had known. Well, if I had known this plate goes to this plate. But as far as I can tell, there's nothing to like tell you that. They just, you know, you just end up somewhere. All right, Prince.
Ready?
Okay. Very strange stuff. Oh, I see. You gotta time it with the, Okay, I beefed that up, but we, Prince, where are you going? Alright, so now we gotta wait for it to come around. I think we suffocated.
This one's a bit more complicated. You need to
Move the cranks to move the gears? Yeah, I figured.
just be patient. Patience brings rewards.
So does walking into a harem covered in chocolate.
Weird thing to say, but okay. Alright, what do you change? Alright, so you change that. Then you rotate them all, I assume? Here we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, so let's see what our possibilities are on this. Come on, Elka.
Okay, turn it.
Alright. I think we can. It depends on whether the red is like a twofer again.
There.
Yeah. Cool. Puzzle solved. Mostly by accident.
I've always wanted to fly.
Cool. Come on, Prince, we gotta move.
Fine. Something I can hit.
That was slow.
I'm ready. You will be stopped.
Time for your magic.
I'm here.
I appreciate that in the fighting animations, we get a like visual feedback of how we're doing. Okay, I don't love that. He's backing away from me. There's no way I'll be able to.
Hold on. You can do it.
He hit the column. Enemy state change. Only mouse left button attacks will end this state. Ah, so we're finally getting to the direct attack. I thought that the last one would be
Wanna arm wrestle next?
no, Alaka.
You're winning.
I thought it would be the jump button. Got him. Easy peasy. We've basically got the combat figured at this point, I reckon. Alright. Minutes in, and we've got ourselves our first fertile ground.
See, you don't always have to wait for things. You have to make them happen.
Is that so?
Look around you. We could die in the next 5 minutes. Then where would waiting have got you? I'd rather die trying than waiting.
Maybe you're right. If you want something, if you really want something, you shouldn't wait.
Yeah?
So, what are we waiting for?
I'll give them credit. Like, I think that this is one of the most effective, like, video game romances I've encountered. Like, now obviously, your mileage may vary, right? And I think a lot of people are going to be like, that is not a high bar. Fair. But it's still very cute, in my opinion. In my opinion, I'm qualifying this too much. Ooh, ooh, easy there, Prince. I should have come the other way. I'm doing this backwards.
Got one.
See, like, right here, I would love it if I could, you know, break this open. Open myself a shortcut, you know? There's not very many places in this game where we can, like, open up shortcuts beyond, like, hey, you've done the fertile ground, so you now have the ability to move through this area properly and get stuff. For the most part, it's like, I imagine the save file for this is probably pretty light. I actually should do a little digging on that. I'm betting the save file is basically just like, what conversations have you had?
The light grows stronger.
Hang on.
Can I get to that? What conversations you've had, what light seeds you've picked up, what powers you've unlocked. And to be honest, what powers you've unlocked and what lights and what conversations you've had are probably, like, you can probably derive one from the other. Specifically, the conversations would tell you if you've gotten certain powers. How useful that is, I don't know. A lot of times you're like, oh, we could optimize this, and you go and do optimizations like that, where you're like, oh, we can figure out what powers you've got based on what conversations you've had. And you do it, and you're like, this actually saved us like 4 bytes and added a lot of complexity, so it was not worth doing. Anyhow, we must find more. I'm not totally clear why we need to. Like, I know why. In-game story, Aravan getting sealed away. That's why. But the game hasn't really told us that.
Thank you.
Why did she thank me there?
Shall we move on?
Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. We can't wall run now. Oh, no, we totally can. I just chose a terrible time to do that.
Just seeing if you were paying attention.
Yeah, okay, we're good. That is actually true. It is all in the timing. Hold up, where does this go? Slash, how do we even get to that? Oh, is that? I think that's probably part of the other sequence. I do wish that they, like, I don't, like, want them to have, like, detective vision or whatever. I don't think that would be necessarily good for the game. Or do I, actually? It would be great to be able to get, like, Elika vision, which lets us, you know, look at, like, oh, where are all the light seeds in the area? Where are these plates gonna take me? Like, I wouldn't want it to, like, oh, you need to go specifically here, 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 here to get the light seeds. But, you know, a mode that, like, helps make them a little extra visible, that could be nice. My cat has come here. It says hi. Get out of here. I could see this game. Oop. I could see this game having a thing where, like, you defeat enemies and then they stay defeated. That could be really nice. Not necessary for this game at all, but it's just, something that I could see being nice to make the world feel more saved and, like you're making progress. Very nearly mistimed that one. Did mistime that one.
Do you get the feeling we're being watched?
I can't feel anything.
Maybe we should go across while it's safe.
Okay. Magic power time.
Caught a boss. Keep going.
Don't drop me.
The next plate's there.
Kind of interesting that they chose to include that line. The next plate's there. Like, yeah. Swear I was hitting right. Like,
I'm here.
we can't miss it. We're looking straight at it when she said the next plate's there. So like, are they just like, trying to make sure that the characters are keeping us engaged? Are they... like, is it characterization of Elika being maybe a little othering slash doesn't have very high opinion of the prince's observantness? I don't know. There's several reasons they might have done that, but it felt unnecessary,
Need you.
Oh, I didn't think we'd be able to get a ring out.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's just...
Hey. Are you all right?
Yes. Thank you.
I like seeing the tentacles in the background slowly being wiped out. It's nice. Feels good. Ooh, look at all those seeds in a row.
Hey, rest for a second at least. Tell me about this thing. Why do they call it the Hunter?
Legend has it he was a prince who lived for the hunt. After he'd run out of things to trap and kill, he sold his soul to Ahriman in return for a chance to become a hunter of the deadliest animal, man.
Picked the wrong man this time, didn't he?
He's not dead yet.
good. Alright.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you for your help.
Wild that we're already at 700. It occurs to me that I might be painting myself out of some endings by getting all of the light seeds. I think that this game has essentially just the one ending. And then there's the DLC, which isn't available on PC, which is how I'm playing this game, which is a bit of a bummer. So I have not yet decided how I'm going to deal with that particular problem. I do not want to completely not acknowledge the DLC ending, because my understanding it's considered like the true ending. But at the same time, I can only do so much. Like I can't play what's not available on my console. So I don't know. Mixed feelings. Mostly sad feelings. Where do you go? Ah, okay, so that's how we get these. Cool. See, again, that would have been a great place for like a little magic vision that would let us see that and be like, oh, that's how we get there. I think I can jump backwards in order to get onto a section, but I can't actually rotate the camera around enough to tell. I don't really want to just blindly jump. No, whatever. I don't think we can reach that. Oh, no, we actually could. Alright, well.
Try not to do
It's
anything
trying to
stupid.
go diagonal, but I don't think that's actually an option.
Let's go on.
So a way that the game could make the light seeds a little more impactful, in my opinion, obviously, I'm just speaking out of my butt right now, but something they could do is offer you some like minor quality of life upgrades.
I feel
An
strong.
example of which would be, hey, get a little more time before the enemies spawn. You can easily justify that as the light is stronger. We've, unlocked more seeds, and that makes it harder for Ahriman's troops to get into the world. Something like that would be, something that would motivate me. I don't know that it would motivate very many people, but kind of just who I am as a person. All right, so we gotta clear this place before we can do that. Is there a way we were supposed to do that? Hard to say. I'm assuming, yeah.
It looks quiet.
Don't say it's quiet. Don't ever say it's quiet.
Prince is too genre savvy. Oh. That's a fun mix-it-up. I really like that they did that, actually.
Never say it's quiet.
Alright, so there's a lip on this, so we can't ring them out. Oh, that's interesting.
My turn.
Where we're going?
Yes.
Why do we always have to go towards the bad guys?
Alright, anything else here? Nope.
Any idea where the fertile ground is?
Up there. Shall we try and heal it?
Something that they could do, in my opinion. Ooh, new kind of obstacle? Oh, new moving obstacle.
I preferred it when it was quiet.
It would be cool if you could like hold the button
Fella,
down
play fair.
and then choose a topic that you wanted to get into. In my head, I'm thinking something kind of like the Mass Effect dialogue wheel thing. But if we had a way of like kind of choosing like, hey, I am looking for instruction on what to do, or I'm looking for lore, or I'm just looking for banter.
No.
Back that way.
Have you guys never heard of stairs?
Having some choices, and having those choices change based on what you have previously found and talked about with Elika, I think would help the game a lot. Because there's a lot of these situations where, like, it's like, hey, you can talk to Elika by flashing the little thingy. And then I do, and it's like, we need to go to this thing. And I'm like, well, yeah. Damn, that's unfortunate, because that's a long way back.
How do you want to spend today? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I want to get eaten.
Alright. Go over. Go over. Ooh. Cutting it close. I don't know where I'm going.
Not so fun! Jump!
Alright, have you healed up?
I don't think
You've
he's
not?
happy
Okay,
to
great.
see me.
I'm trying to, as I'm doing this, mix up my combos a little bit more. I'm doing kind of a bad job of it, but nice. Close enough to the edge.
I hope that hurt!
He can't hear you.
You can't? And you're an ugly mother, too! What? Do you want to rest?
Ahriman won't rest. The last gate is opened.
This is the last step. Armin will be trapped.
Yes. We must return to the temple once this is done, but yes, we are close to stopping Ahriman escaping.
Okay then, princess. Let's go and save the world.
I'll be honest, it didn't even register with me that we had gotten the last of these. Jumpy. Hello? Why isn't he grabbing that? Alright, well that's irritating. I'm trying not to, don't let it don't get sucked into the completionism. We've talked before about how I think that my completionist aspects are hurting my experience of this game.
Every seed helps us.
Every seed helps us. Alright, so we've done... Oh. I was about to say we've done a pretty good job over here, and then I look over and there's just a big old seed that we haven't grabbed right there. That's interesting. But let's do this. Gosh, we actually have done kind of a poor job with the light seeds in this area. Once again, like, I find myself a little bit torn because, like, I know that we don't need the seeds. Like, we're good. We've done our job. But I can't really help myself. What I'm doing to try and, like, curb my own bad habits is we'll just try and get there without fast traveling. And along the way, we'll pick up some seeds, and we won't pick up everything, and that's fine. That is a-okay. It's not like this game has trophies, so... For clarity, what I mean by that is literally, like, the Steam version of this game does not have trophies. Like, there's no achievements in here. I'm pretty sure that
That's another one.
that the PlayStation version did have trophies, but the PC port's pretty clearly an afterthought. Alright. We're here. Not take nearly as much time as I thought it would.
Are you going to be okay?
200 generations of Ura gave their lives to stop Ahriman returning. I have their strength as well as mine.
Yeah? Any chance I can borrow some? I don't suppose you brought any of those Ura with you. It's just us then.
Classic pathfinding problem there, where the cutscene has moved the follower NPC forward, and then control is given back to her pathfinding AI, and she's like, oh, I gotta turn around and get behind the prince. That kind of thing happens all the time. It's interesting how this one's so much more desert-y. Oh. I wasn't sure what it wanted me to do there. Like, this background here is very, like, oh, the desert. What you think of when you think ancient Persia. In a way that some of the other locales have not been. Positioning on that one felt a little weird.
Stay still.
It is a little tricky not to be like, Elika, why did we take the longest path? we've made this approach before. All right, look at this. Aura farming here. Oh, very Colosseum-y.
You still have a chance. You can still leave.
Guess that's our answer.
Watch out! Too far!
It does feel a little unsatisfying when you're doing a combo and it gets interrupted because you've done enough damage.
Against the darkness! We shall triumph! I'm here!
Alright. About to say, this is going too well.
There you go. Wait for it.
Man, look at this place, though. This looks cool.
Watch for the jump.
Ah.
Stone floor. Looks like you've run out of places to hide.
Oh, okay.
Wow, Alaka.
Shall not fail.
Shit. Come on. Interesting that we don't get the rebuttal opportunity there.
Keep away, Alaka. You made him mad.
Ahriman will never return. I promise you that.
We'd better get out of here.
Our one chance to look at this while it's like textured this way and not gunked up. It's kind of funny that they flipped it around. Previously we had to duck under that particular cage. Now we had to go over it. We did it, Elika.
We made it! We made it! Hey! Hey, don't go deserting me. Elika. You had me worried there.
It was the healing. The hunter's soul.
He's gone now, hasn't he?
Yes.
You sure? Hello in there. You're not gonna start leaping around, yowling, are you? Not that that would be a bad thing. In the right circumstances.
I can see you're all right.
It was his time. The hunter wanted to hunt. He got what he wanted.
So, now you believe in destiny?
There's no god or stars controlling me, Princess. I go where I want. Where should we go next?
We have healed the lands. The fertile grounds feed the temple once more.
We still need to go back to the temple, though.
There are fertile grounds there that channel the energy. There should be a way to climb the tree shrine and reach them. Then Ahriman will be trapped.
I thought Ahriman was in the tree shrine. Great. That look again.
I'm sorry I got you into this.
You didn't. A donkey did. A donkey, a god, a sandstorm. But I'm here now, so let's finish this, then decide what happens next.
All right. So, I'm not gonna go back. Like, I'm not gonna fast travel to the center of the map right now. The reasoning is probably pretty obvious. I don't want to end the series quite yet. That'll be next episode. So we'll do a little bit of running around in here before we end the episode. So grab a few more. I would love to get to 800 before we move on. Feels like that shouldn't be that bad, you know? Need 15 more for that. So many over here. Can I jump down this way at all? It doesn't really look like it. Or maybe. Whoa. Okay. I don't think the camera was happy about that. Yeah, I think we messed up the camera a little bit by coming from a different angle than it expected. Alright, cool. Better be... I guess it's further over. Still don't know why this one didn't collect for me. That feels like a bug, right? Like, there we go.
Nice.
Get up there.
Here we go.
So many questions. Maybe this will be fine.
There's another one.
I don't remember doing this one. I like the plates being little, like one-off. Like, oh, here's a little secret for you. Have a good time.
That's right.
Hey, there we go. 800. Ah, and there's this other bit over here that we looked at earlier and didn't get. So we can maybe go ahead and do that real quick before we call it for this episode. Or maybe this just loops around to the top of this. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, fair enough. God, that spot there pretty much has to be that bit where I thought we could like jump across and we didn't. Let me see if I'm right about that. I'm curious. Come on. You know what? I'm gonna go down and then over, because this jumping out into the void there feels like a bad call. Alright, so my thinking is that patch of green over there, I need to climb to the top of it and then jump across. Just blind leap. No. Okay.
Don't hold so
Here?
hard. Together.
Not quite.
This way.
We're gonna climb up to this thingy and then take a look. Maybe that'll be clearer for us. Really, it's not a case of...
That's it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not it. That little bit of wood there makes me think that it's That felt really janky. I don't know about that. That felt weird. Alright, well, I think this is where we will end it off. Let me finish getting these low-hanging fruits. There might be one beneath me, but it's fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, I feel like that's a job well done on clearing out the hunter and, the whole, ruined citadel area. Excellent. Well, I'm going to save here, and then next episode, we'll be diving into the end of the game down at the main temple. So, see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Bye.